Good evening, friends. It's Victor here. Welcome to Bears Game Podcast. Friends, I'm so sorry I haven't had much content this last couple weeks. It's been school, it's been backyard landscaping, it's been busy. So I'm sorry, but here we are. But the day before the game, I know it's late night in Chicago. Game is tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning if you're on your phone, if you're up. Late night, guys. 8:30 a.m. Chicago time, because we're in London, okay? And so with that being said, we are facing the Jacksonville Jaguars, friends. Now with the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're 1-4. Could be a sleeper. Now, I didn't do my research. I heard some about Andy Dalton that, it was going to be a better game against the Bears. I knew we were going to win, but I didn't know that, we were just going to embarrass them like that. Panthers got problems. Now, the Jaguars is a whole other story. They are 1-4. They have issues. They got the run defense. The run offense looks better for the Jaguars, but their defense is weak. Defense is weak. Not looking good. The Jaguars are 1-4. The Bears are 3-2. Sometimes you can look at these records and you can say, okay. Sometimes you can't. The Bears defense has been playing very well, but there's an issue. We are missing. There's 4 defensive backs missing. Now, this is a family show. This isn't an X and O show. I got a lot of people here who just, they're regular, casual Chicago Bears fans. So we're not going to get too technical, and sometimes we're going to have to break stuff down. And if I'm wrong, leave it in the comments. I'll apologize and correct myself on next video. But defensive backs are the guys that when the wide receivers go running, the defensive backs shut them down. We're hurting on the defense. We're missing. We got Jaquan Brisker, who was playing very well. He got hurt. We got Kyler Gordon. He's missing. And Tyreek Stevenson. He's been playing very well. That's 3. There's one more. I didn't write everybody down. We also have Tevin Jenkins on the O-line. Back in the day, I was worried about that because he was our starting, he still is, our starting offensive lineman. But right now, if maybe one of the backups can be just as good. So I'm not too worried about that. Other than that, the offense doesn't have too many injuries from what I caught. We're good. There's a backup tight end that's hurt. But other than that, we're looking good. The Jaguars, it could be a sleeper. It could be a sleeper, my friends. I think they are going to. We'll get to that. So you just never know. Any given Sunday, friends. And we're in London, so it's not the Bears Stadium. It's not the Jacksonville Stadium. But from what I've heard, there's a lot of Bear fans. Majority, we're the older team. Jacksonville Jaguars is an expansion team. So if I was putting my money on it, there's going to be a lot of Bears fans at this stadium because we're the oldest team in the NFL, right, with the Green Bay Packers. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't imagine have much fans in London. But the Bears, they're just a worldwide team. Love them, they're the lovable Bears because we're lovable losers. It is what it is. All right. So but the defense still looks hot for the Bears. We're still hot. We got to bring that pressure. If we can maybe bring some pressure to Trevor Lawrence, make him make mistakes. Because what he's going to do is, if I was Trevor Lawrence, I would go deep. I would poke holes in that defensive backup situation. That's what I would do. And that's what I think he's going to do. He's going to poke holes, and he's going to throw that ball. He's going to get that thing going. And their run offense looks better from what I've heard. So you never know. I don't want to say anything. I got my prediction. We'll get to that. So we're going to roll down the key to success. The key to success is get DJ Moore and Roma Dunze going. Got to get those guys going. Poke holes on their defense because their defense is hurting. And, they're 1-4. They didn't start off well, but this guy, Trevor Lawrence, it's not the Panthers. It's a different situation. 1-4 teams can be very dangerous because they're sick and tired of losing. I'm telling you, it's very different. So, get them going. And get Swift running. Get Swift, get him going. Get that run game going. It sounds like This is what it is. Got to get the run game open up the passing game. It's basic football. You know, you football gurus know all about it, so I know you know. So, my prediction is the Bears win. I gave this a little bit of thought. Last week I just said something off the top of my head. You know, I was eating lunch and I was with the family and I just said, Bears win. What did I say? 17-14, Bears win. Prettier. This is going to be a very interesting game in how and if they win. If we lose, oh boy. If we lose. I mean, it's not the end of the world if we do. But you want to go in, we have a bye. We're going into, after this game, we have a week off. You don't want to go into a bye week on a loss. You know why? You want to go into a bye week on a win. Because you got 14 days to think about that loss. Or 14 days to think about that win. 13 days, however you want to put it. It's a long time to think about what happened. You want it to be good. You want to... It seems like it's going to win. I mean, all things are pointing. The record doesn't look good. They got weak defense. Caleb is looking good. I like what I saw last week. I see progression. But what I don't trust the Bears. I don't trust the Bears. I trust Caleb. You know, I trusted Justin Fields. But there's a lot of hoopla going around. I'm going to make a video about that. Maybe right now a little bit and then later. Talking about that Caleb Williams is so much better than Justin Fields. That may be true because he's being set up for success. That could be a big reason. Justin Fields was not set up for success. We started his first year with Matt Nagy. That disaster. We know how that went. Then the following, he's got a new coach, a defensive-minded head coach. And what did Ryan Poles do? Blew up the team and traded off the whole team. Khalil Mack, see you later. Roquan Smith, see you later. All of them. All our best guys on defense were gone. So you put all on Justin Fields to rack up a bunch of wins. We'll get into that another day. But it is what it is. And right now, Caleb's on the up. Just like I said in a couple weeks before about athletes. When you had Mike Tyson, Customato gave him a few easy ones to gain that confidence. And then he started knocking out guys he had no business knocking out. Maybe he did. He was knocking out guys way bigger. So Caleb Williams can be that guy. Because right now, he's got the team around him. He's got the defense that any rookie quarterback who would be picked number one would want this situation. To come into a team, you think poor guy at the Panthers, he was picked number one as well last year. And look what the situation is. Number one teams, number one picks go to the worst team in the league. They get number one pick because they were the worst. The worst team gets the one. But then the next year, it's not an automatic turnaround. It takes a while to turn things around. That's why sometimes teams pick 3 or 4 or 5 quarterbacks and they end up doing great. Mahomes was not number one pick. There's a lot of quarterbacks, Peyton Manning. A lot of quarterbacks we can go on and on about that weren't number one that sometimes it's better. But that's a whole other story, a whole other conversation. So my prediction is 28-21. Bears win. 28-21. Because I'm thinking that we got some holes out deep. And Trevor Lawrence he's going to poke holes. And he's going to score some points. That last 7 points, I'm guessing, I'm saying 21, that might be scored in garbage time. But I'm assuming that the Bears will be smart and keep poking holes on a weak defense like they did last week. And we're going to score some touchdowns. We're going to score. Caleb's going to score. He's going to throw. DJ wants that ball. He can pop off in this. He could. It's London, so you never know how it's going to go. It's another stadium. But he could pop off and DJ could just get hot. Or Rome could get hot. Or, Keenan Allen. He's been a sleeper. He just got back off an injury. Watch out for him. He could be the target between DJ and Keenan Allen. I would target him and get him going. He was their star wide receiver last year from the Chargers, I believe. We picked him up. So, yes. Let's do it. 28-21 is my prediction. 8:30 in the morning, my friends, Chicago time. Hopefully, maybe I'll post a little halftime video. See how we're going. My friends, God bless and good night. And have a great day. We'll see you. Bye-bye.